Our first story is from the subreddit r/relationshipadvice. So throwing you right into it.
I love it. I'm like the relationship advisor for everyone, except I don't have a relationship with except with my friends. But
I mean, that's fine. You know, the people that don't have a relationship are the best to give advice.
Yeah,
because
right?
they're not in it.
we see everything objectively, so
Yeah, absolutely. So the title is My 22 male vegan girlfriend, 21 female, wants me to get rid of my cat.
so right.
Well, you know, veganism, obviously, like you cannot have a cat if I'm vegan. I don't know what the story is about, but that's what I'm imagining here. It's like, okay.
You know, you can put your cat on the grill and get rid of it. What's happening? Okay.
No. Okay, wait, but before we start, are you more of a cat or dog person?
I'd say rather a dog person.
Okay, good. I like both.
Yeah,
But-
me too. I mean,
But, you know, would
I
you
also
get rid
have
of
both.
someone's cat? Would you want someone to get rid of that?
I get annoyed by our cat, but
Oh, you have a cat?
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
I'm more of a dog person, but I have a cat.
the thing is, it's like not my cat. Initially, it was my brother's cat because his friends she breeded and then they had cats.
Okay.
And yeah, anyway, we got one, and my dad didn't want it as it is, but now he's the one who likes it the most and feeds it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
always the same.
and he gave the
It's always
name,
the
so
dads.
it's always the dads.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Well, let's see what this story holds. Okay, I can't believe I'm about to type this, but here we go. I've been dating my girlfriend for 7 months. She's amazing and we're super compatible in a lot of ways. She is an outspoken vegan and she made it clear at the start of our relationship that it was important to her that any potential had similar cruelty-free values. Me already being a... Oh God, I hate when there's words I don't know how to pronounce. Me already being a pescatarian?
Pescatarian, I think.
Pescatarian?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
See, that's where the many languages I speak are confused, like pescatarian, or I'm like, how do I pronounce it in English? I don't know.
Love it.
Pescatarian, I guess. I hope. I don't know.
People know what we mean.
Well, yeah, that had a little difficulty transitioning to a fully plant-based diet. My girlfriend was proud of me going cruelty-free and everything seemed well. We became the vegan couple on our college campus.
Aw,
Okay, seems wholesome, I
cute,
mean.
yeah.
Then there is my cat, Mittens.
It sounds like such a bad movie cat.
Okay, I've had her for 3 years and I adore her. She's a sweet and cuddly cat. However, my girlfriend was always a little apprehensive around her, and she blamed it on not growing up around cats. After a while, we sort of made a tactic agreement to mostly hang out at her apartment instead of mine, so Mittens never really came up again in conversation. Fast forward throughout all the quarantine stuff.
Oof.
Oh, I guess this story was posted 4 years ago, so it was kind of relevant then, huh? Wow, that's so weird. It's like, okay, my girlfriend and I have spent a lot of time together during this pandemic, and we've started talking about taking our relationship to the next level.
So they've been together for 4 years now? Or like...
Well, this story was posted 4 years ago. We don't know.
but they've been together for 7 months?
At
or
this
like
point,
a
they were
few-
together 7 months,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We began seriously looking at either buying a new apartment together or having one of us move in with the other. However, after a lot of talking and planning, my girlfriend sat me down and dropped a bombshell on me. She said that with this next phase of relationship, she did not see a future with me unless I was willing to give away Mittens.
What?
I don't know. She said that she believed owning a cat is Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I'm like, is again a word unconscionable for vegans?
Why?
Unconscionable? I don't know. For whatever. I think morally not okay, something like that for
yeah.
vegans, because they hunt mice and eat meat. And because the very act of owning a pet is a violation of vegan principles.
Yeah, I see that kind of, I guess. But I feel like a lot of vegans do have pets. Or at least I see a lot of them cuddling with dogs and stuff.
I don't know. I mean, I guess what the reason for you is to be vegan. If you really, yeah, I mean, yeah,
True.
but I do get it. It's kind of a fair point, to be honest. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she is very outspoken vegan, so.
But to be fair, you can't like change a cat's behavior. Like she goes
Yeah, I
after
mean,
mice.
without the
so, like,
point, when she did not say that owning a pet by itself is a violation because you shouldn't have a pet, I guess, because of domesticating animals, then it would have been like, you can't change the diet of an animal. But
Yeah.
with the fact that she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
I
okay, I
think at
see
least,
that, okay.
from what I
fair
understand.
enough.
But yeah, let's go on. I was stunned. I told her that I was absolutely not willing to give up mittens, and she had no choice but to eat meat. So I was reducing harm as much as possible by buying reputable brands of cat food. Plenty of vegans own cats and think along those same lines. My girlfriend got mad and said, "How much flesh does your cat eat? How many animals die to make all that food? Would you be okay with that being human flesh?" That sounds a bit extreme. Okay.
But then again, vegans are extreme.
Kind of true.
I mean, I get it, but like.
Okay. I got mad and told my girlfriend that I would have really appreciated her telling me about her cat opinions before we got serious. That is.
I imagine like that dog. Like, you know, what do you think about having cats?
No, it's more like, oh, you have a cat.
Oh.
But you
Yeah,
realize
no,
they do
I
eat meat, right?
I can't go out with you anymore.
No, that's not okay. Well, but honestly, that would have been better in a
Yeah,
way.
true,
I
true,
mean, okay.
This.
She went on.
He was like.
Oh, sorry.
He was willing to change his whole food diet.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, but now seriously,
cat.
we also have to get rid of the cat.
Yeah, like
We
I
got
need
to that point, but
the
that's
cat
fine.
is
You're
too
doing
much.
decent. Like, it's okay, but.
The cat is a no-go. She went on and on about how cats killing animals. Okay, I ended the conversation there. I was so angry that I left my girlfriend's apartment and I snuggled with Mittens when I got home. That's such a petty sentence. I cuddled with my cat that you think is a killer and a monster.
And that's why he can't get rid of the cat, obviously.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Although the mood soured a bit when my girlfriend sent me a link to a Reddit thread advocating for the extinctions of domestic cats. Sigh. So, again, I feel like if you're doing it from the standpoint of, you shouldn't domesticate animals that should be free and wild, okay, I kind of get it. But for the reason that they kill other animals, don't they do that if they're free and out and about? I mean,
Right.
Anyway. What? Okay. I think it goes without saying that I'm not going to get rid of my cat. However, it pains me to think that an otherwise wonderful relationship could be ending because of a difference in ideology. Oh my goodness. I don't even really understand where my girlfriend is coming from because, like I said, a lot of vegans own cats. Now, granted, cat ownership can be a controversial topic in vegan circles, and I probably would have not gotten a cat if I had been vegan at the time, but I have Mittens now, and she deserves to eat. Yes, I've researched vegan cat food, but Mittens has some digestive issue and my vet strongly cautions against it. I've talked to some of my vegan and vegetarian friends and they all think...
talk to the vet?
Oh,
He strongly advised against it.
He's a good cat dad, you can sense that. I've talked to some of my vegan and vegetarian friends and they all think my girlfriend has lost her mind. It does sound like it. Some have suggested that it's not about Mittens and my girlfriend just wants an excuse to end it. They probably don't understand why I haven't broken up yet, but I care about my girlfriend so much. I'd hate for this bizarre curveball to be the end of a beautiful thing. I want to try and work something out. Where do I even go from here? I will not compromise on Mittens, and I don't think my girlfriend will compromise either. And then there's an edit. Wow, this completely blew up while I was asleep. I'm trying to read every comment, but there are a lot. Also, please allow me to take this moment to reiterate that my girlfriend's views are not representative of those held by wider vegan community. Okay, that's good to know, honestly. So,
My God.
what's your advice? Should he get rid of his cat because it's killing
Or should he get rid of
animals?
the girlfriend?
Yes. Well, who should he get rid of?
I mean, the cat won't live forever, but does the relationship last longer? I'm not sure about it.
I'm not sure too.
This is so hard though. Like, it's tough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, we're not in love with this girlfriend, but get rid of the girlfriend.
Just
I mean, I get it. As he said, if they, they wanted to move in together and he would then come up with, hey, I want a cat. Then I get when she would be like, no, I really don't want a cat. I don't want to own a cat because of those reasons. But he already had the cat when they started dating. She knew that this was part of his life now. He changed his whole diet and everything to become vegan like her. But you're going too far. Where's the compromise on his life? He changed so much for you. Where are you now, just getting in the middle of being like, okay, I'm going to accept your cat because she knew that this would, I'm sorry, and by the way, isn't that like super animal cruel if you just get rid of the cat, right? Because it's an inconvenience now?
True. I thought the same. Also, I get if you're not handling it so well when someone owns a dog and it's a big dog who should go out often, and you may not find the time to do that regularly. Yeah. And then you're like, well, then maybe he has a better home somewhere else. But if I feel like cats are so lazy, like domestic cats, they really love to just hang inside and then maybe go outside from time to time. But
you can also make agreements. I mean, people that get together with someone that has a dog, they can also be like, you know what, I accept your dog, but I don't want to take care of him. Like, yes, I will give him sometimes food, but going for a walk is your duty. The same with the cat. It's your cat. You take care of it. I don't want anything to do with it. But if that's fine, then we can do that. But, getting rid of it because it kills other animals, even though he is even giving the cat already the best kind of food you can give a cat in this kind of circumstance, that's so cruel. Honestly, it is really cruel.
It's also so random. I mean, it's in the cat's nature, so
yeah.
I mean, you can argue whether it's in humans' nature to eat meat or not, I guess, and whatever else. But I feel like
you cannot control every aspect. Yeah. I mean, what if they have kids, and the kid doesn't want to be vegan? Are you going to get rid of the kid because it wants to eat meat and kills animals? I mean, it sounds harsh, but by the way she's talking, it's like, are you this extreme that you have to get rid of everyone and everything that is not 100% doing it the way you are doing it?
Yeah, true. Does she only have vegan friends? I'm wondering. But do you think it may actually be an excuse to just end the relationship? But then
it wouldn't make sense.
Why not come up with a better excuse?
Yeah, I mean, and but I don't know. I mean, he changed all the diet and everything. I think she truly is like, yeah, you did already all of the things for me. I want you to be 1,000% doing everything like I want to do. I think it's more of this, do it the way I want to do it, and no compromise.
Just controlling.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's more in that direction, honestly.
But then why didn't she just get a boyfriend that's exactly like her in the first place?
That's the thing. I mean, he even wrote that the girlfriend said at the beginning that it was super important to her that she hadn't potential that she has someone that has similar cruelty-free values. He has almost the same now. They've become the vegan couple, and that's not enough for you. There's more behind that.
I mean, I get high standards all
Yeah,
for
but
it, but
that's the
at this
different
point,
thing. I mean, as I said, he already had the cat. You knew the cat was part of his life.
it's like having a friend, and then it's not a toxic friend. It's like
Yeah.
a good friend. You know, the relationship is really strong,
Yeah.
but you're still like, no, you have to get rid of your friend because we don't share the same values.
Yeah, or if you would date a man that has a kid from a previous relationship,
Oh my God,
and
yeah.
you're like interacting, it's like, okay, and now you get engaged or want to move in together, and you're like, yeah, but now your kid is not allowed in your life anymore. It's like,
What?
first of all, this is my kid, and second of all, you already
It's part of
knew
my life,
that this
yeah.
guy has a kid. Did you expect that now it's a serious relationship, so now I can ask of you to get rid of it? And sadly, people like that exist. A lot of people like that exist.
Oh,
But let's see what the comments say. So, top comment was, she suggested to give it away. It makes no sense whatsoever. Will it consume less meat with another owner? Of course not. It's like boasting about your lack of garbage because you dump it all in your neighborhood's yard. That's a good.
Oh,
yeah,
that's actually really good.
True.
Why do we think of it?
Because we have to react fast. No, but that's so true. That's what I was thinking. It's like, does that mean when you don't own the cat, it still eats the absolute same? It makes no sense. In that logic, you would have to get rid of all animals on the whole planet. Because, well, not all, but a lot of animals. I mean, all the animals that eat any other animal is like...
I guess
get
it's just
extinct
about
downward.
not having that cat live at your home.
Yeah, that's why I
But
say it's like, it's a
that's
control thing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and someone under that actually replied, this is what I was thinking. It's not about veganism, it's about control.
Okay, yeah, makes sense now.
And then someone replied, absolutely. What this reminds me of is parents so committed to their religion that they will disown their own children for not conforming, even though they claim to love them. Unfortunately, some vegans can find their ideology so compelling, they too would choose it before anything else. And in this case, she seems to have never even considered the fact that she's demanding OP to give up a cat he loves. Whilst we're on the subject, OP, cats are obligate carnivores and should never be fed a vegan diet, regardless of health status. Here in the UK, doing so would earn you a fine of up to 1,000.
Oh, what?
It's considered animal cruelty.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I actually thought of that too. I also didn't know it, but I was asking myself if that's not kind of animal cruelty to feed them something that they're actually not supposed to eat. But I'm not an expert,
Like
and
lasagna?
I don't know. So, like what?
Lasagna.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it like kind of like the same when dog owners, you know, you shouldn't feed the dog things off your plate because it has things that the dog shouldn't eat. And sometimes it's okay, but then there are people that do that regularly and it's just poisoning your dog.
Yeah,
And,
obviously.
I mean, yeah, that's what my mind was going. And someone else wrote, anyone who would ask or expect me to get rid of my animals would be kicked to the curb. Yes, for me too, honestly. And someone wrote, ironic, a vegan who doesn't want to eat animals but wants one species to go extinct. Don't get rid of your cat. You'll regret it when you'll break up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, true. It's like yeah, don't.
Yeah. She even got your cat then. Then it's like, oh, she's my ex now.
Yeah.
Like, I put all the effort into the relationship all the time. Even my cat.
Yeah. Obi, you will be much happier with your cat alone.
What's the cat's name?
Wait, mittens.
Mittens. Keep mittens.
Keep mittens.
Mittens for press.
So let's move on. Oh, we have an update. So let's see what he did. Do you think he got rid of the cat, or do you think he got rid of the girlfriend?
No.
He got rid of the girlfriend.
Either she accepted the fact that he won't get rid of the cat, or they broke up anyway.
But you know what? Good question. If she would then turn around and be like, okay, then keep the cat, wouldn't that be a bit suspicious? I would be like, what are you going to do with my cat? I'd be like, are you going to poison it? Because I don't know, but she gives me that vibe. She gives me the vibe of secretly poisoning
he would
it.
just exchange all the food he gave the cat into to vegan food whatsoever, and then the
Also
cat
kind
would
of poisoning.
would get poisoned.
I wouldn't trust her. So, update. First of all, let me say thank you for everyone who offered advice. There are over 7,000 comments on my original post, and I have dozens of PMs. Frankly, I'm still pretty overwhelmed with the magnitude of the response. I did my best to read most everyone's comment, but obviously I couldn't get to everything. I would also like to preempt this post by saying, as many users pointed out, that my girlfriend's extreme views on domestic cats are not representative of the vegan vegetarian community as a whole. I do think that sometimes new vegans can be a little overzealous. Isn't he a new vegan?
Yeah, how long has she been a vegan for?
We don't know, but longer than they've been together, because he changed it for her, kind of. So
True.
in reality, most of us
It
are.
would be ironic, sorry.
Yeah.
If she was just a vegan since like 1 month, and then she meets this guy and is like, you have to get vegan now.
It's like, yeah, imagine. And then she changes and it's like, you know what? We
Actually-
are now carnivores together.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, get your cat back.
Let's
I
make
want a
it
cat.
a weekly theme, a monthly theme.
Or she would come and be like, I want a dog now. I just hated cats, to be honest.
Oh. I would like that plot twist though.
It would be a good story, but it's so hard.
Oh.
In reality, most of us are just doing the best that we can to not hurt animals. I did not expect to generate a big debate in the comments. So, we broke up, obviously. Good job. I would never ever give up my cat Mittens. Many users said that this situation was about control, not veganism. And looking back, I do see a pattern of control on my girlfriend's part. I was blind to it, I guess. We guessed it.
No.
I called my girlfriend and said I was not willing to give up Mittens under any circumstances.
He called her. He didn't say it in person.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
But I mean, you know, maybe pandemic, maybe that's a good excuse because, you know, we were all in lockdowns or who knows. I called my girlfriend and said I was not willing to give up Mittens under any circumstances. And given the recent issues we'd had and our incompatible views, I thought it was best that we parted ways. I said she deserved a partner that shared her values. She then asked if we were breaking up. I said yes. Well, okay. I feel like that we part ways is already clear, but okay, I don't know. There was some anger on her end, but otherwise the situation went better than I expected. So yeah, that's really it. Oh, and several users did ask to see a picture of Mittens. I have uploaded one to Imager. Thanks again to everyone who offered advice. It really helped. Oh, let's see if we can look at the picture.
Mittens. So he's single now, I've heard.
Well, that was 4 years ago. Oh, who would give up this cat?
Oh no!
Oh, that is so cute. Are you kidding me? I would never give up.
Imagine putting him on the street and just being like, Mittens,
No,
sorry, it would have been you or my girlfriend, so now it's my girlfriend. Bye.
Well, he would be hated. Oh my goodness, this cat is too cute. But
I would call with him
I'm
too.
glad. That is kind of almost a happy end in a way for him and
Yeah.
Mittens. Not for the girlfriend.
Living happily ever after.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad. It's just funny how he said he was, except for this part, a really good relationship. And now he came to a realization, well, you're right. She is controlling.
Yeah, right? And then he's like, and the issues, so...
Oh, that part actually was kind of surprising
I was
that
like,
he told her.
what else is
Recent
there?
issues, you said there was everything fine, but was love
I see.
dumbfound.
Did some reflecting there, I guess.
Yeah. So comments, top comment, good for you. The cat is being a cat. The cat cannot choose and must eat meat to survive. If you treat the cat well, there is nothing wrong with being vegan and owning a cat. What's her suggestion? We kill off cats? That's not vegan. See? Exactly that. It makes no sense. And someone has wrote, Mitten is beautiful and lucky to have you.
Aww.
And oh my god, that cat is adorable. I'm vegan too, but very aware that if not for predators, the world would be overrun by sick, starving herbivores.
Oh
Why are there so many words that I cannot pronounce? People think I'm just undereducated.